Good afternoon, everybody. It's about 4:30 on the afternoon of May 14th, 2026. We already got some activity going on around here. If you look off to the right there, you'll see some planting. Don't know what they're planting. I'm willing to bet it's going to be tobacco, but too soon to tell. We had a little bit of rain in the past couple days. Still not enough. We had some rain last time we talked. We're going the other side of the road today. We're going to go through Dundas and all that. See how things are going down there. Some strawberries have been available in Dundas, but not enough. I gotta remember to turn off the radio so it's not getting me in trouble. On the Dundas Road here. I don't know why I start this so soon. There's not a whole lot going on here. I might modify things as we go along on this thing. If you think I should start later, I'll start later. But there's that one nice farm. There's actually two nice farms on the road here coming in, and it's just this little gap here that can cause the boredom. So like I said, we had a little rain. I think it was a little over 1/10 of an inch last night. We had about a 1/4 of an inch over the weekend, and just enough to get some moisture in the ground, but not enough. My grass is still not real happy right now. Got an itchy nose. So, that camper off to the left. These people bought this land, moved that camper on the land, and to the best of my knowledge, have never used that camper and never been back. Weird. Something. I don't even remember if I was supposed to go in there this year. You can see off the distance there on the right, there's some ground prepped. No changes here on the left. Looks like it might have just been bush hog or something knocked down a bit. It has been sprayed, so they're planting something. It looks like this might have been sprayed the last week or so. It's starting to die. It could just be had enough of the drought too. Too excited here. Look at this one. On the left-hand side, this will all be planted in the next month or so. This side here was all bush hogged down, so they're probably getting it. These are probably going to be next. That's all been knocked down. Seems like it's a little late this year, but over here looks like we got beans in maybe. I don't know. Can't tell. It's been cut, so. Nothing will happen here for another month or so. They'll plant the corn maze and clear off one of the fields and put the pumpkins in for the October festivities. So we'll be making a left up here on Gig Road. This used to be a transmitter for the Army, I think, because a few miles away is the National Guard Fort Pickett. If you look, these hawks or vultures are getting harassed. Okay, so we got corn in here on the right. Look at that. It's about, you couldn't tell last time 2 weeks ago, and if you look, it's probably about 3 or 4 inches tall. Pretty cool. So it all happens fast. Very fast. This is still not planted. I don't know why. Maybe they're just spreading things out. It will be tobacco. They got skip rows in there and such. And it looks like we got beans in. Yep, we got beans in here on the right. We'll see how they do over time. Gonna cycle the cameras here so they don't get too busy. I think I'll do it down here at the bottom. Although this is a lovely drive. Oh, I'll do it when we get to Cedar Springs. Dam's still there. Okay. Still nothing in here. Believe it be beans or something soon. They haven't turned it, so that's pretty interesting. I bet beans then. Yeah. No, that is beans. Okay, they got beans in here on the left. So we're gonna make a left here on the Cedar Creek and go check out that side for a bit. Now I'll recycle the camera here. And we're back. Doesn't take long. I just don't like the files to get too big. Makes it harder to edit. So once again, I've changed my way of doing things. A little bit of a tweak. Edited up the camera inside. Same camera on the outside. And my handy dandy GPS preview remote that doesn't do preview when it's got 2 cameras on it. So, we'll just be fine. Just make sure everything does it at the same time, which is cool. Nothing here yet. Let's see how the mystery rows are doing. Amish will do is they'll plant a row, skip a whole width of a row, and then plant another one, and then the next year they'll, and I think sometimes they do it too, depends on the rotations, and they'll just alternate it every year. And our favorite sleigh ride hill. It'd be great if we had some Amish farmers here. Then you can see how it used to be done. So if you notice there's this barn here, this little tobacco barn, there's a couple into the trees here you can't see, but that used to be a tobacco farm back in the day. I'm pretty sure the area on the left here used to be a tobacco farm back in the day, but it just grew back. If you leave a farm alone long enough, that's what happens to it. And that could have been from when times got tight, tobacco. They closed all we did have tobacco farming done. So now we'll be making a left on to Jonesboro. And then back out to Sugar Hill. And then for sure see some tobacco there. Stop and get some better pictures of it. Maybe add that as a thing. Cameras. Just such a nice road through here. All these sections like that just make it nice. And Billy Johnson, Sugar Hill hauling. Hope you appreciate that I got my hair cut all nice and short for you. It's getting long. Like I said, I just retired recently, and for about a month I didn't do nothing, including getting my hair cut. And it just really got too long. So I said, time to get it cut. Now I got the hiccups. Okay, so we're coming up here where the tobacco was planted 2 weeks ago. We can take a look and see how well it's doing. I'm going to stop and see if I can get some still pictures of it. So, well, that took a lot longer than I expected. Had to find a charged battery. Use that camera in a while. The battery's been flat. It's been a few months since I used that camera. I'm going to start using it more, but I guess I'll have to charge the batteries to use it more. Sugar Hill Road. We're going to make a left here at the church, Perseverance Christian Church. We can go back and check things out in downtown Dundas. So like I said, you can see the skip rows over there. But I don't think oh, there is stuff in the ground there. Okay, so that is tobacco. I just couldn't see it before. It's about the same age as the other stuff. So when that tobacco we were just at was planted, it was like this big. Now it's more than tripled its size. So it's about 3 or 4 inches tall now. Barely an inch before. Jumping over the fence and stuff. So we're going to make a right here on Hot Springs Road. Oh, there's some of the sheep and a couple goats, some escapees. Looks like some got cut rather recently. Nothing. Back to the year. Looks like I might be getting ready to plow or plant weather. And we've got the strawberry patch up here to the right. Picking today. Hay's cut on the left. They ain't picking, they're looking. They couldn't make the farmer's market last week because they had nothing to sell. Everything was not ripe, so. Robbie raking up some hay. Nothing happening as usual in downtown Dundas. That's pretty much the way things are in Dundas. Not a lot happening. Stop this here. I'm going to do something over here and check this out.